My name is Eric Gilcrease, 34-year-old. Springfield, Illinois is where I'm from in America. Came to Norway about 6 or 7 years ago. Got my family over here, so Norway is headquarters now. Well, I started off in a junior college, which is JUCO for people in America. You know what that terminology is. If you're not from America, you may have heard, but JUCO is basically junior college, which is a 2-year college. For whatever reasons, guys go to junior college for maybe not being able to make grades or have personal issues or for whatever reasons a player may have. But basically your junior college gives you the ability to continue to develop and get into a better college after that 2 years. My aspirations was always to play Division I, so I went the junior college route, the JUCO route, and end up having 2 really good years. Becoming All-American and things like that, which later on earned me Division I scholarship offers. From those 2 years, I chose the University of New Hampshire, which is a Division I on the East Coast, in the American East League, Stony Brook, Vermont, Boston University, University of Maine, those type of teams. And after that, I graduated from there and I started my professional career. Played in Canada, moved over to Macedonia. I went to Europe, not from Europe, but I went from Macedonia to Austria. Played there a couple years. Played in Sweden a couple years. Been in Norway a couple years. So been a little bit of everywhere. Yeah, you can say. Yeah. It wasn't that bad for me. You know, life is all about adjustments. It wasn't like my first time actually leaving my hometown and coming directly to a foreign place. Like I said, I went away far from school when I went to my Division I. Illinois is in the Midwest and New Hampshire is on the East Coast. So that's 6, 7, 8 states away. And after that, I went over to Macedonia and some other places. So coming to Norway, it was a piece of cake. And plus, I have my family here. So if I have that, I'm completely fine. It doesn't matter the location. I was able to earn, scholarship. Got a chance to see the world, experience a lot of different things that a lot of people in my area doesn't get a chance to see. So, I think that basketball gave me many different gifts. Just how you look at it. But I can say I'm just thankful and grateful that I got a chance to travel, see the world, and meet a lot of different people. I met some real quality individuals on my road with the basketball. So my biggest gift would probably be meeting different people. I haven't really played one-on-one in a long time. When I was growing up, I used to play one-on-one all day, every day. That was the thing to do. But now in my professional career, that's a really good question. I really just don't have time like that anymore to play one-on-one. So that's a really good question because I need to work on my one-on-one game, because it opened things up for, when I'm actually playing 5-on-5. But I haven't played one-on-one with many guys, but there are some really good guys in Norway that I respect a lot, and I think could, really give me good competition. Guys like Stian Mills, my teammate now. He's super tricky and clever and smart and really good basketball player, tough to guard. You got Stian Emil and Asker. He's super tough. It's a lot of different guards, but if I could say around here locally, the guys that pop up in my mind and in the top of my head, Stian Mills and Stian Emils. You just got to be professional about it. There's a difference between being a professional and doing this as a hobby. It all depends on where you measure it at and where where you weigh things at. For me, this is how I put food on the table and provide for my family. So I can't half step. I have to push. I have to stay motivated. So honestly, looking at my family is one of the biggest motivations. But to answer that fan's questions, because I'm pretty sure he may be a youngster that doesn't have family, I would say he just has to look himself in the mirror and find out what it is that he wants to do and how far do he want to take basketball and how do he want to use basketball. Don't let basketball use him. You utilize basketball if that means earning a scholarship, and that's your motivation. If you want to play professionally, you just got to have small goals and then go after it and tackle it. And that's a tough question because I done ran across some real killers in my career, from NBA guys to overseas guys to collegiate guys to not even just guys that play professional or in college, guys in my local neighborhood that's at the park or the YMCA. You have tough competition all the time, so I can't really give a definite answer on that. I would say some things that I feel that work for me, and like I said, what works for me may not work for everyone else, because there is physical ability and you have endurance and stamina and different things that goes into, you have to factor in. But I would just say trying to stay light on your feet, active hands, really quick hands, being alert, reading and reacting, and then you just gotta have some toughness and some heart, and you gotta have some pride in stopping your defender. I'm sorry, not your defender, your offensive player that you're defending for the defensive question. My favorite restaurant, my family is Somalians. They got some really good food at some of the restaurants there. I like Turkish food, Pakistani food, Indian food. I can't really. That's another tough question for me.
You can't pick one.
I can't pick. If it tastes good, I want it.
Cool.
My go-to meal?
Mm.
I don't think I should expose this on camera. Guys probably think that I eat healthy, and I'm not the chicken and broccoli and portions of meals, and that's not me. I have to be honest with you guys on that. I'm McDonald's triple cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets and all of that good stuff.
Alright, Aaron. Do you often go back to the States?
Yeah, I try to make it back at least once a year, for my children's sake. A lot of stuff happens in a year. Teeth fall out, hair grows, kids get bigger and taller, so I think it's important that they get a chance to see my side of the family. Unfortunately, it was a little rough within the last couple of years because of the COVID situation, but yeah, I try to make it back at least once a year. My cousin, his name is Ty Johnson, Tyronza. He actually kind of gave me the ropes and taught me everything that I know now. He's a guard. He's from my area, he's from Springfield, Illinois, also, and he just mentored me my whole career. Not even just my career, from when I was a kid, from one-on-one games consistently, sun up to sundown, and me just trying to mimic everything that he did. I thought he was super amazing. So I would say Ty Johnson, but then, like I said, that's another tough question. I have, other favorites also. I have another cousin named Eddie Smith, he was like another junior college JUCO guy, All-American on a Slam magazine and everything, and he was really amazing and taught me a lot. Richard McBride is another one. Andre Iguodala, I'm pretty sure you know who that is. He's in the NBA right now. I believe he's going back to the Golden State Warriors. It's so many guys. But if I had to tip my hat off and salute people that I actually know that I came up under and was watching, it would be some of those guys that I just mentioned. Jordan. I don't really find myself often thinking of that. The only thing that really comes to my mind when I think of, oh man, I wish that I was in the States because of this, would only be food. Like Krispy Kreme donuts, cupcakes. Like, I love to eat the junk food. In Norway, there's not a lot of different brand chains that we have in America. So when you kind of been deprived of it for a year or however long, until you go back, I get to having those cravings. And the second question was, what's one thing
in Norway you wish that happened in the States?
More basketball gyms, more basketball courts outside. In America, you can go around every corner, every block, and you'll find a basketball hoop and guys playing and kids playing. Like I said, I know it's different though, because in Europe and what I've seen now, instead of the basketball hoops in Norway, it's soccer goals. So I don't think nothing is wrong with that. It's just that I never grew up on soccer. I know nothing about it.
Ever tried to play soccer?
Nah, I'm terrible. I watch my son. He's in soccer practice now. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad or not. I have no clue. But I know he's athletic.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Who would you say is the best coach you played under?
Man, you trying to put me on the spot with this, and I hope my old coaches don't see this. That's another question that is, everybody has different philosophies, and I can pick and choose a lot of different things in regards to coaches. Had a lot of really, really good coaches. I can speak on one of my high school coaches, Jim Youngman. He really gave me the opportunity and a chance that I was not receiving at another school. Shout out to him for giving me and taking a chance on me and allowing me to blossom and become the basketball player that I am today. Definitely forever thankful and grateful for that for him. Got another collegiate coach, Doug Stotler. I can say the same thing about him. Amazing guy, amazing coach. Shout out to him. I got Coach Webb from Asker. A couple years ago and last year, that's really good coach for me. Loved him. Of course, you got Matthias. Can't pronounce his last name, but Matthias, Coach Matthias for Byram is really, really, really amazing. Super intelligent. Very, very, very good at what he does, and it's fun to play for him and play with him. So I can't put those guys in order, but they are all on the top. I won't put them in order, but they all are great. It was lovely. It was great. Like I say, I got a chance to meet some quality people. The lifestyle, from the sports side of it, the social life, the experiences. College is it's what you make of it, but college is really like that time where you really get a chance to get out and find out who you are. You don't have your family, you don't have your mother, you don't have your father, you don't have anyone holding your hand. So you have to be careful because your decisions can make or break you. But in my situation, college was fun. It was exciting. And like I said, I think the best part of my actual college career wasn't nothing to do with basketball. Yeah, I earned a scholarship, but it was really like the relationships that I built with people. I cherish that a lot. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I got a chance to meet people, and certain people came into my life many, many years ago that's still in my life till this day, and I hope that they continue to stay into my life. Great experience.
Beautiful, man. One last thing you want to say?
Yeah, anyone that's trying to, pursue the collegiate thing, the professional side of things. Never stop dreaming. You got to put some grind. You got to put some work into it. You can't say you want to do it, but then you don't, do the things that you need to do. You have to prepare. You have to stay disciplined. You have to make sacrifices. And you have to believe and keep dreaming. always believe in yourself. The road is not easy. People will write you off, but you always have to keep your faith, and you have to believe in yourself and in your ability. And what you lack in ability, you need to make up for it in hard work. A lot of people counted me out. I don't want to say counted me out, but coming out of high school, I wasn't, the top 50 phenom in America. I wasn't in the slam magazines. I didn't have the super fame that a lot of these kids have now. So I would say to the players that see the higher up kids and the more elite kids right now, from my experience, I would say do not compare yourself to others, because in my situation, a lot of those elite players that was above me in high school, in college, no longer are elite anymore for whatever reasons. Life take you different places. But if you stay consistent and continue to work and believe in yourself, one day you will be elite, and one day you will be above the person that you once thought was way above you. So just always believe in yourself and give maximum effort in everything that you do, and good things should work out.